Justice Kavanaugh continues. Moreover, the court's opinion does not address or purport to disturb the president's long asserted Article II authority to use U.S. military as distinct from the National Guard to protect federal personnel and property, and thereby ensure the execution of federal law, which is, of course, mandated of him by Article 2 of the Constitution. And he continues, and he cites a Professor Goldsmith talking about how the protective power is the president's inherent independent Article 2 authority, and he can invoke it any time, whether or not Congress likes it or not. So what Kavanaugh is saying, and everyone needs to understand, is, hey, wait a minute. There may be reasons why you call in the National Guard. And even if you just say that's not appropriate at this particular juncture, you understand you can't handcuff the president under his Article 2 authority to use and invoke the Insurrection Act, because he can call in the military, the 82nd Airborne, 101st, the 10th Armored Division, whatever it might be. And, Congress be damned, and everyone else, because you'll hear all these talking heads, as we have. Oh, you can't put American, military in our own country. It's unconstitutional. No, actually it is, and it can be. So when you hear someone say that it's unconstitutional, ask them, well, what part of the Constitution are you referring to? And if they can't answer it, that's red flag number one, because Article 2 is specific, and it delegates the authority specifically to the President of the United States, the executive, to enforce the laws of the United States. Period. End of story.
Right.
So this is going to be percolating through the courts, as I suspect, as we both suspect. This is not over with, because there's a split of authority with regard to the lower courts as to whether or not the president has the authority to provide the Guard units, whether the stay has been granted or not been granted. It's going to continue to percolate, and ultimately it's going to be
back
addressed on all fours by the Supreme Court. But for now, understand, please, the Constitution does give the president the authority to enforce federal law.
Right.
And as I've told my kids from the time they could understand language, we can do this the easy way. We can do it the hard way.
Right. And